Welcome to this session on partnership. This being the first session on partnerships, we will take a look at few basics of partnerships and we will also take a look at what is a simple form of partnership. But first, let us look at the question, what is a partnership? A partnership is two or more people who get together to share profits or share costs of any activity. For example, two people who come together to form a trading company. Now, this is an example of partnership. So, they invest money initially to start the trading company, and at the end of the year, they would share profits. Even when two or more people they come together to share a cost, like sharing a taxi, which is very common, or sharing a rented room, another very common phenomenon. This is also a type of partnership, except that in this partnership, the idea is not to share a profit generated out of a business activity, but the idea is to share the costs. So, mathematically speaking, there are two types of partnerships. First, a simple partnership, and second, a compound partnership. In a simple partnership, two partners who come together, they are together in the business or together in sharing costs for the same time period. So, simple partnership is characterized by a same time period for all the concerned partners, while in a compound partnership, the time period for which the partners are together is different. So, compound partnership is characterized by different time periods. Since the time period is same in a simple partnership, and when two partners come together to start a business, they generate profits, and these profits are shared in the ratio of their initial investment. So, we must remember that whenever profits are generated, we must reduce or we must subtract all the expenses that are incurred in the operation of business, and the net profit must be shared in the ratio of their initial investment. So if there are two people A and B, A invested 2000 rupees and B invested 3000 rupees to start a business, then the profits must be shared by A and B in the ratio of 2:3. Similarly, in case of costs, costs must be shared in the ratio of their usage. So once again, if A and B they come together and rent a room for 1 month, say, and A occupies the room for only 10 days, while B occupies the room for the remaining 20 days, then the rent will be shared between A and B in the ratio of 1:2. So we see that the cost or the rent in this case has been shared in the ratio of their usage. Now let us look at solving some questions based on simple partnership. So let us take a look at one question. A and B invested rupees 3000 and rupees 4000 respectively to start a printing business. At the end of the year, the total profit generated was 10,500 rupee. What is the share of A and B in the profit? So let us see how to solve this particular question. So we have A and B who have invested rupees 3000 and rupees 4000 in a printing business. Now, what kind of profits will they share? Now, because nothing is given about the time period for which A and B have invested this money, we will assume that both have been in operation for the same time period, and therefore this is a simple partnership. So, which implies that their profits will be shared in the ratio of their investments. So in what ratio will A and B share the profits? A and B will share profits in the ratio of 3000 as to 4000, which is nothing but 3 as to 4. So now to calculate profit of A, we can simply say profit of A will be equal to 3 upon 3 plus 4 multiplied by 10,500, which is equal to rupees 4,500, while B's profit is 4 upon 3 plus 4 multiplied by 10,500, that is equal to rupees 6,000. So we saw how we can easily calculate the share of profit of A and B in case of a simple partnership. Let us look at another question. So in this question, A, B and C invested rupees 4,000, 5,000 and rupees 9,000. C was the sleeping partner and A and B drew a salary of rupees 10,000 per year, and they each drew the salary for rupees 10,000. They also paid rupees 2,000 as taxes and rupees 5,000 as rent. What will be B's share if the total profit at the end of the year is rupees 99,000? So let us start with known facts first. So we have first of all total profit, which is equal to 99,000. Now can we apply the ratio of investments, because in this case also the partnership is a simple partnership because all of them came together for the same amount of time. So the next thing we need to do is find out the ratio in which the profit will be shared between A, B and C, which is denoted as PA, PB and PC. So once again the profits will be shared in the ratio of their investment, that is 4,000, 5,000 and 9,000. So this comes to 4 as to 5 as to 9. If you reduce 4,000, 5,000 and 9,000, we will get 4 as to 5 as to 9. So can we apply this ratio straight away? In this particular case, we cannot apply the ratio straight away because we have to calculate the total expense. And from the total profit, the expenditure, which is salary, taxes and rent. So these three items have to be subtracted from the total profit, and then we can apply this ratio 4 is to 5 is to 9 to the net profit. So to calculate the net profit, let us first of all calculate total expenses. So total expenses includes salary of A, salary of B, taxes and rent. So what is the salary of A? So salary of A and B both is rupees 10,000 each. So we have 10,000 and 10,000 as salary of A and B. Then what about taxes? So we have taxes as 2,000 and rent as 5,000. So what is the value of total expenses? If you add all of this up, you will get total expenses as 27,000, which means the net profit will be total profit, that is 99,000 minus total expenses, that is 27,000. So let us calculate the value of the net profit. So we have net profit is equal to 99,000 minus 27,000, that is equal to 72,000. And now we will apply the ratio 4 is to 5 is to 9 to this 72,000. But how can we calculate the share of B represented as SB? So we know that share of B must be equal to the salary that B draws and his share of profit in the entire net profit. So share of B must be equal to rupees 10,000 plus B's share in profit, which must be equal to 5 upon 4 plus 5 plus 9, that is 18, and multiplied by 72,000. So total share of B must be equal to 10,000 Plus, if we simplify 5 by 18 into 72,000, it will give us 20,000. And therefore, the share of B is equal to rupees 30,000. So with this, we come to an end of our session. If you wish to watch more videos, please log on to www.pfindia.com. If you wish to ask a query or a doubt, you can write to us at studentservices@pfindia.com. And if you're watching this video on our website, please use the Ask a Doubt feature to raise your queries. Thank you very much.